Welcome, I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. This reading is for all signs. We're going to do a short reading for each sign, starting with the fire signs, moving into earth, then water, then air. The sign that we're reading will be right here. We're going to look at the energies for the upcoming week, the just overall energies, that, depending on the cards, and then an unexpected energy that you might want to kind of keep your eye out for, and then advice for the week. So this is for the week of, I guess, let's see, the 16th through the 23rd. And let's get started. Okay, so Aries, what do we got for this week? 3 cards. Sun, Knight of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. What will be unexpected this week? 9 of Cups, nice. And advice. Temperance. Bottom of the deck is 3 of Pentacles. I'm not going to really focus on that, but there could be something to do with work here. The most important thing I'm feeling, and I'll show you all the cards in a second here, you got the Sun, which is all about joy. The Knight of Pentacles to me is about moving forward with something, but it's just taking a long time, moving slowly. And the 6 of Swords is about finally releasing. I feel like that there's something here about finding joy and kind of knowing the direction you want to go in. But with that energy this coming week, it's going to be like, it's going to feel kind of like slow. But that's really good energy, because the Knight of Pentacles to me is very, very intent. Everything that Knight of Pentacles does with intent, which leads to things that are really going to last. And then you have the 6 of Swords, which is moving out of that rough water and moving into something better here. And I feel like that you're just going that way. Like there's a lot of forward movement this week, but I do feel like it starts with some joy here, or to be honest, it could be about joy. Now, with the 3 of Pentacles being at the bottom of the deck, for some of you, and this is, take it as it resonates, this could be about like collaborating with somebody else. It could be about a relationship. It could be about work environment, a project, could even be like family members, but usually it's a small group of people or just 2 people really kind of working together. And I feel like that's what's bringing the Sun in. And I feel like you feel like you're part of something finally, and you finally can, sink your teeth into something, because that's kind of what us Aries enjoy, right? So it really does have a nice, smooth feeling to it this week. What I really do like here is it feels very positive to me, because even with the 6 of Swords, that's not negative. I feel like that's like embracing the changes that are happening, what's coming in with that Knight of Pentacles, what you have started, what you are moving towards, with the 6 of Swords actual being that finality of I'm doing it and actually taking that journey. And this could be a small project, a work, love, could be anything really. I mean, especially there's no specific cards that are telling me what this is, but I will tell you that, and I'm going to clarify the 9 of Cups for you, because this is kind of nice. We've got some unexpectedly, you're going to feel like your cups are full, like, oh my gosh, like that's going to be, and it comes in unexpectedly. So it may come in from an area that you're not expecting it to. Like if this situation, let's say, is about work, this could be about love, or it comes from like, oh my God, I didn't think that would fulfill me the way it did. So there's something that's really going to fulfill you this week, but it's very unexpected. But I do feel like that's even better. Like it kind of gets you worked up, which leads me, I will talk about that advice, because, okay, Aries, you're not going to like my advice, but I'm an Aries and I don't like the advice, because, that's the way we are, and you'll see, I'll tell you why. So, because, we live in our excitement and our energy, and this is going to be about holding that steady. But tell me more about the 9 of Cups and unexpected for our Aries for this week. 5 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. It's all the things you've been working on. So the 5 of Pentacles, that's okay. So a different road taken to me in this case. Knight of Pentacles. Yes, it's taken a long time. This could actually be someone for some of you, but it's just taken a really long time, and it's like you've had to be really patient, and you've really had to stand your ground with this situation. And that's what's cool, because when this comes in, it's going to feel very rejuvenating this week. Because I feel like it's something that's been really important to you, but it really surprises you. I like it, because I really, you're going to be, yeah, I get excited. And then hence why I don't like the advice. But I mean, we need to do this sometimes, and it's the temperance. And what this is just asking, keep cool. Keep your cool. Like, don't over emote, don't get over excited. There's something here that you need to keep your cool about. And it's not saying that you can't like get excited with a friend, like on the side, but whatever the situation is, particularly that kind of like with the 9 of Cups, I think it's saying just don't let them in too much right away, whether it's work, whether it's a love, someone, just, be excited, but do it like inside. Do it with your inner voice, and don't scream to the world, because I feel like whatever this is happening, it may be just a really good idea to kind of keep a cool here, like keep it cool. And when I say that, maybe no one needs to know how you feel about this, like right away. Or it could hurt somebody else, or it could make someone go astray, because, we've got a lot of energy. But there you have it, Aries. There is your reading for the week. And then we will move on to Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, what do you got going on? I'm going to change decks up. I'm going to use the Somnia Tarot for our Sagittarius. Okay. 3 cards. 3 cards. Actually, I'm gonna pause this for a second, because I think as I go, I need to make a quick note of the times. No. Yeah. Okay. What do our Aquarius need to know? Aquarius. I'm sorry. I know it's Sagittarius. I know I'm in fire, so we need to, you know what? I'm going to change decks. And only because I don't want to like make that bad one. So I'm going to use the Ghost Tarot. So I'll give a couple short. What do our Sagittarius need to know for the week of February 16th, right? Yeah. Through whatever 7 days is, 23rd. One more shuffle and we'll cut the cards and get started. Okay. So let's take a look at the overall energies for the week. 3 cards. Keep it. I'm going to keep it. I hate when they get all backwards. Okay. Okay, Sag. You got some stuff. Okay, what is unexpected? Six of Cups, advice. 2 of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the 2 of Swords. I mean, there's a good chance this has to be something where you have to make a decision, or you've been thinking about this decision for a while here. We've got the 4 of Pentacles with the 8 of Swords, followed by the 10 of Cups, and then followed by the Devil. So to me this week, I feel like the beginning of the week feels kind of struggly to me, like with that 4 of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords. It's not bad, but I feel like you may really feel like you're stuck. And honestly, when I read a lot by how cards are facing, what they're doing. And there feels to me like this 8 of Swords is facing the past, and the 4 of Pentacles is straight up. So I feel like there's some reason why you have felt stuck in the past. And I feel like with you looking back at the past, you're kind of blaming it on something that happened in the past. So if something's making you feel stuck, you're really focused on and holding on to that energy of whatever you are saying, this is what got me there. But it's really kind of And when I say stuck, it could be like you're not seeing movement in a job, in a relationship, anything. But the Four of Pentacles coming with this card at the same time is you're not really stuck. I also feel like the Four of Pentacles is being honest, saying you're holding on to this. You're the one holding on to this. Like you're doing this. And I feel like you will realize that. And I feel like you realize that, which I do feel like releases you. And I'm going to be honest, I don't feel like this is a relationship as much as I feel like it's a release. It's like send you into happy zone. And I don't mean like the super happy, but just kind of a really free feeling. So as you move on, I feel like you start realizing what is through the week. I feel like you realize what is keeping you stuck. It's something you're holding on to instead of letting go. And I feel like you start letting it go in the middle of the week with this Ten of Cups. Now, it could be that someone comes in and helps you with that, a relationship of some sort, not necessarily love, but could be. But at the same time, with this card, I'm getting more of this release feeling kind of like, oh, God, I can do this. The problem is then it's followed up by the Devil. And the Devil is also kind of a stuck card. It's an addiction card. So it has a lot of the same feeling of that Eight of Swords, but this is even harder to get through. So I do feel like, though, I'm going to clarify this guy because we'll get a little bit more information on it. Because I feel like this is, well, your unexpected is Six of Cups. I feel like this, let me see. Let's just do this really quick. Tell me more about this Devil, please, for Sagittarius, Star, Empress, and World. All majors here. Wow. I'm getting the feeling that, the Star is about your hopes and dreams. The Empress is about nurturing. The World is about reaching a goal. I feel like at the end of the week, I feel like you're going to be sole focused on an idea of how to reach this goal, and this goal being directly related with being taken care of and your dreams and wishes, and the world is the actual goal. I feel like, so the Devil can be stuck on a person, stuck on an idea, addicted to drugs, addicted to anything, substance, thoughts, anything that you can't let go of, that you can't tie free of. It's really hard to walk away from food, sugar, coffee, any of the things. But I'm thinking this is more not in the remote realm of some specific addiction. It's more in a way to release yourself, knowing that you've reached a pivotal time in your life. So towards the end of the week, I feel like you need to move on, and not move on in a bad way. So the World, to me, when I read it, a lot of the times I call it like graduating. It's a time in your life that you've reached a goal, but then you move on to something different. That goal puts you in a new direction. So school, graduating college, graduating high school, you've reached a goal, a major goal, and it's a good thing that it's over, but it's kind of like, oh, now I got to get out in the real world. So I feel like you are going to, I feel like you're just stuck on that. Now, and I feel like, so when this unexpected card comes in, the Six of Cups for you, this is where I'm kind of going. You're going to be surprised about I feel like this is more, you're going to be surprised about what you can use from the past, your knowledge from the past, even if it is a person or a lesson learned in a situation, because I feel like this Devil is not allowing you to move forward. And not only I know I reached my goal, but I don't know that I want to move forward yet. I don't know that I want to go there. I don't know. It kind of like a fear. But the Six of Cups, I feel like, is going to be you understanding more about what the past and what it leads to into the future. And again, I feel like that because I'm going to say the advice is Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is about mapping your new direction. So I feel like the Two of Wands says you need to put a plan into place. You know, you've gotten this new opportunity, and I feel like this new opportunity is that Ten of Cups, but the fear comes back with that Devil, the fear of doing something new or doing something different. And then this is your advice. Now, just take a moment. You got this new opportunity. Now map out how you want to move forward to reach your next goal so that you can do that properly. So, yep, there you have it, Sagittarius. And then we're going to move on to Leo. Okay, Leo, week of February 16th through the February 23rd. And we will use the Somnia this time for our Leos. What do our Leos need to know? These cards are hard to shuffle, so bear with me. What do our Leos need to know for this week? This coming week. What do we got? Okay. I swear I could do this. Okay, Leo, what do you need? Oh. We're going to look at 3 cards for the energies, an unexpected, and advice. 3 cards, please. Ace of Pentacles, Chariot, 8 of Cups, unexpected, 5 of Pentacles, and advice. That 5 of Pentacles is not necessarily bad. Bottom of the deck is the Temperance. I almost feel like you've had to be really patient about something here. And that's what the Temperance is. So this could be about a situation where you've kind of had to use some patience, which I don't know if Leos are really that good with patience. They kind of are, but you know, you still are a fire sign. The 5 of Pentacles is in your unexpected. I'm going to go there. It's not necessarily bad. I don't think it is at all in this situation. So I like this energy, but I have a feeling there's like something more you want. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles moving to the Chariot, moving to the 8 of Cups. I feel like there's been something new coming in. There's like a new opportunity. It could even be a discovery to some degree or something new. And I feel like it even could just be something sparking, like something new, because then the Chariot's like this energy. I need to move forward, and I need to move forward now. So there's some kind of opportunity or something that comes in that you feel like you really need to grab a hold of that quickly. So this week may be like really big for you, Leo. Now, it could be a small thing, but whatever it is, you are not having patience. And you're supposed to have, you're trying to have patience, but you're not, because this Chariot says, no, I want it now. And, but then we've got the 8 of Cups. So I'm going to clarify the 8 of Cups, because where is this going? It's like, okay, once this energy comes in, are you really going to leave everything behind and move on to something new? Which it looks to me like you might, and I'll explain that. But let's just double check that 8 of Cups. I'll just do 3 cards. Tell me more for our Leos about this 8 of Cups and their overall, last card and their overall energies. I'll just do 3 cards. Okay, Queen of Coins, Page of Cups. Okay, so this still going back to, okay, so similar energy of that Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like that Queen of Pentacles is saying, like, you've got Page of Cups and 6 of Wands. You're like, I really want, not only do I want, and you're looking at this stuff over here with this Ace, not only do I want security and stability, but I also really want to have something where I can throw my heart in on it. And at the same time, I want to make sure that I'm recognized. And I'm going to move towards that. I feel like this Page of Cups could be a message where you go, yep, I'm going to go that way. So this Page of Cups could also be a new opportunity. But I do feel like it is specifically related to some kind of recognition, whether you're looking for recognition or recognition is coming in. You're going to have that feeling at the end of the week. 5 of Pentacles is going to be your unexpected energy this week. And it's going to be, to me, you realizing that the old ways are not working for you anymore, and that you need that there's something here that sparks that idea for you. So, nope, I'm going to go in a whole new direction. And I feel like that's kind of the Eight of Cups too, because the Chariot moves forward. The Eight of Cups moves away. It's not necessarily, it's still moving forward. They're both forward moving cards, but the Chariot is after something, goal oriented. The Eight of Cups is, this no longer works for me. I need something else. That kind of energy. So there is that feeling. And I feel like with the Five of Pentacles, well, if I really want this, I need to take another way. I need to take another road, because the usual road is not working. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Chariot. Yep. Four of Wands and Seven of Pentacles. I do feel like the Chariot, we're back to that Four of Wands celebration. And I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, now it's time to wait a little bit. Again, back to the patience. So, but that's the different road. You realize, yes, I need to move forward. And I feel like the Four of Wands could even be you talking to someone about that. And then the Seven of Pentacles is seeing if your ideas are going to work and pay off. And the Five of Pentacles is, okay, yeah, old ways aren't working, trying something new here. You have the Queen of Cups in your advice. She's facing the whole situation. I feel like it's telling you that to look at everything that's happening before you do anything harsh, move away, move towards, again, back to the patience part of it. Just kind of keep your patience going here, because there is some fast movement and it could direct you in the wrong way. But she's looking at the entire reading, and she's feeding, like the water's spilling. She's dumping the water. It's a gift. She's not dumping it to lose it. She's gifting. And I feel like what this is saying, to make sure that you take care of these things, because you also had the Seven of Pentacles as a clarifier, which is all about taking care of the garden, making sure things are growing. But I feel like with this Queen of Cups is, make sure that you are looking at everything from a heart, from a love space a little bit, like be kind, and whatever you do, make sure that you are feeding all of these areas everything it needs, so you can make a good decision moving forward, and so you can map exactly how you need to get there with the Five of Pentacles instead of going an old way. So there you have it. That was Leo, and we are on to Capricorn, please. So I'm not sure why Capricorn's next, but it is. So here we go, Capricorns. What do you have going on for the week of See, I've already lost 16th through the 23rd of February. What's going on, Capricorns? Okay. 3 cards, unexpected, and a card for advice. What do we got going on here? What do we got going on? Okay. 3 cards. These cards stick together, so sorry for the fingers in the mouth. Okay. Knight of Wands. 8 of Swords. Moon. Unexpected. Okay, I want that second one. Devil. And then advice. Empress. The bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. We got Knight of Wands, 8 of Swords, Moon. Okay. I look a lot about everything's facing. In this deck, the Moon has masks, 2 faces here. So which face are you looking at? The 8 of Swords. Put these up. The 8 of Swords is facing the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is moving forward. So I feel like this week is going to be a little bit confusing. It is. There's going to be something kind of confusing here. And what I see is this Knight of Wands energy coming in. This could be an opportunity. This could also be going, nope, I just want to do this. I want to go. Maybe you want to travel. Maybe you want to get away. Maybe it's, move to, even moving. But or moving up in a company, finding a new lover, or changing the love life, or putting more passion into just movement, like something. But something comes in that really like makes you go, but I can't. So I feel like there's an energy here coming in the middle of the week where you're really going to feel like something's tying you down, and it's frustrating you, to be honest. And I'm feeling frustrated. Like, why did this have to happen now? I wanted to really go for this. And I think with the moon in the end, there could be something not quite legit happening here with the moon. When I look at this moon and having the two masks, I feel like, yeah, you need to find out what's happening. You need to find clarity here. The moon also can be about casting shadows, right? That things aren't as clear in the moonlight. They look differently in the moonlight versus sunlight. So there's different shadows. Are you seeing everything you need to see because it's not bright? So I do feel like with this energy at the end, I feel like you need to be perfectly clear what's happening here. You need to find out, because I feel like even I'm getting the feeling, especially with these two faces, masks. I'm thinking masks, people with masks on. They're not showing you everything they should, either in their feelings or what they truly expect, or that, anything. They're not being 100%. Whatever mask they're wearing is not their true face. And I get the feeling too, and I just want you to, and this might be not for me this might not be for all of you, but I do feel like it's a warning about this week being very careful about taking everything at face value, because anywhere you go, someone could be putting on the mask that they think you want to see, or that they think they want to put on because they don't want to show you what's really happening. I would just be really, careful this week. That's a forewarning. Not for everyone maybe, and I'm not saying like accuse anybody of anything, but just keep your mind sharp. And again, you don't have to take everything at face value. It's okay to ask questions. It's okay to dig. If you're not 100% clear, ask the question. Find out. And I feel like that's what this is. But I do feel like I'm going to pull clarifiers on the Eight of Swords, because I feel like you're frustrated with that Eight of Swords. I feel like the Eight of Swords, whatever this is making you feel stuck, you've got your back turned towards that moon card too. So in this case, you're not looking at what's really happening here. I feel like you're like frustrated, but I feel like you're blaming the wrong life area. It's not. There is someone that's keeping you stuck, but you need to, again, go back to that moon. You need to find out. So if you get frustrated with the week where you're feeling like you're really stuck, and you have an opportunity where you feel like it's a specific thing that's causing this, I would question that. Like really dig into that to see if it really is that. And because I feel like someone's not being 100% honest. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords for our Capricorns. Yeah, High Priestess. Yeah, yes, you need to use your intuition. You need to find out what's happening. The Ace of Wands, because this Ace of Wands is this Knight of Wands. Okay, so you need to use your gut on this new opportunity. So whatever's come in and has been kind of exciting, and now all of a sudden you feel stuck, why is that? And then you have the Four of Cups. You really need to make sure this is something you really want as well. Four of Cups can be about our dreams and wishes, but then do we really want that? We got to open our eyes to other opportunities. So I would just be really, really careful, because you also have the Devil. This is a tough week for you. You have the Devil in your unexpected energy, which is also a stuck energy, because it's an attachment. It's an addiction, which addictions are stuck. Like if you have to have something or you're addicted to something, that means you're stuck because you can't move on without it. So, I feel like, let's see if this is a realization really quick for you, Capricorn. What does this mean for our Capricorns? Two of Swords, Wheel, Knight of Pentacles, again stuck, because the Knight of Pentacles is slow moving, needing to make a decision because things are changing. I think this is you realizing that what you're stuck on, what's happening. So unexpectedly, you will figure this out with this Moon and Eight of Swords. So I feel like that's what the devil is. It's not a warning of, something else coming in that's going to make you stuck, but the forward movement away from that, because we've got the wheel and the Knight of Pentacles, which Knight of Pentacles is moving towards something. The wheel is also time moving forward. So I do feel like that's good. I feel like that's really good, because then I feel like you're going to learn more about this. And I like that. We've got the Empress in your advice for this week. Just take care of yourself. Take care of those around you. Because the Empress is all about taking care of, nurturing things around you. So if there's a situation that needs your attention, give it your attention. Because sometimes I feel like too, if this is happening and you kind of get frustrated, it's really easy to lose that nurturing attitude, whether it's towards people or yourself. So I feel like it's just saying, make sure you take care of you. Make sure you're in a good place. If you have the energy to take care of others, fine. But first take care of you, because until you take care of you, you're not going to be good to anyone else. And I feel like that's what that energy is for our Capricorns. So let's move on to Virgo. So Virgo, this is for you. Okay, two-handed. February 16th through February 23rd. We're going to use the Ghost card again, 3-card reading. And then unexpected and okay. Here we go. 3 cards for our Virgos for this week. King of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, Chariot, unexpected, Hermit, and advice. 9 of Swords, and 10 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So it does feel to me with that 10 of Wands, I'll just show you that 10 of Wands feels to me like it definitely a burden, definitely feeling weighted down. With the King of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, Chariot, if I just kind of look at this overall, I'm getting the feeling that this weekend is like, there's something about you really taking control of something that you're very passionate about, that's very important to you. And I feel like you're seeing the benefits of that with the 7 of Pentacles. Like the 7 of Pentacles can be a long time in coming, where you really have to monitor what's happening. You're doing something and you don't find out if it's going to work or not until, weeks, months later. It takes a while. It's kind of like a garden. You got to plant the seed, but you don't reach full benefits until, 6 months, maybe even sometimes longer in a garden, right? So this is, the things are finally coming to a head. You're going to finally see if this situation is working for you, but it's something that you've been super passionate about. And I feel like this week is kind of like that, that epiphany moment of, wow, yeah. Or I feel like it does work overall. And I'll tell you why, because of the Chariot coming in at the end, where that energy is like full throttle, moving forward, going, yep, it's working. And now I'm going to go do this. And I'm just going to go like there's no tomorrow. So you have this energy during the week of this Chariot, where it's speedy, it's quick, it's fast. Like you're going, okay, now that I know where I stand, or I know that this works, or I know what I want to do, my next step is to just move forward. So you're going to feel like you have a lot of energy at the end of the week, or towards the end of the week, where you're just gung-ho and you really want to do this. Now, I will say that, I feel like this, okay, so Hermit is unexpected. I feel like, so sometimes you can feel like the Hermit is kind of stuck because he's alone and he's searching, but I feel like this is the discovery. Unexpectedly, you shining the light on exactly what you need to know. So it's like, okay, I got this. Like I got this, shining the light on this thing, and now I know. And that is also the 7 of Pentacles. But I feel like the reason why it comes as a surprise to you, because you may have been looking for something for a long time. So the Seven of Pentacles may have been a long time coming. And this week, the surprise is that you figure it out. And then it leads to that Chariot card, which I really like. So all in all, you know, you've found what you need to, you're headed in the right direction. And then we have the Nine of Swords in your advice. Not even certain what to do with this. I mean, really, like, understand what triggers you have. I would just be careful about getting overstressed about a situation, or if you are you really need to deal with any of stress or anxiousness, it may be asking you to say you don't need to worry about this. We're all going to be a little different, but overall, just be really careful about stress and anxiety coming in. So there you have it, Virgo. We're going to move on to Taurus. Okay, Taurus, what do we got? Here's our, let's see, we're going to use the Somnium for you. So, Taurus, let's see. Taking a look at 3 cards for the week of February 16th through the week of February 23rd for our Taurus. We need 3 cards plus an unexpected plus a piece of advice. Tell me more. What do our Taurus need to know? 3 cards, please. Okay. 3 cards. King of Swords, Page of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, unexpected, 9 of Wands, and advice, 8 of Cups. So let's see, this is the King, right? I knew I have glasses on for a reason, right? Yeah. It's so weird because in this deck, this is the only King that's facing the side. They all are facing forward. So I get confused. I keep wanting to call this King a queen because most of the queens are facing to the side, and the fire signs have it all wrong. So that's at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like there might be something that you've been really very passionate about. Now it is facing the past too, so it may have been something you were really passionate about in the past, and that might be changing up a little bit, but you've got your eye on it. And the King of Swords, so we've got King of Swords, Page of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. The King of Swords is about knowing exactly where you want to go, speaking clearly, being precise about what you want to do, whether it's in actions, whether it's mapping out those actions, whether it's just speaking about them. You're going to be completely clear, concise, articulate, and very much tunnel vision. So I feel like you'll go into the week with a lot of tunnel vision. And that's okay, because I feel like it does lead to something. And I feel like this Page of Pentacles, I'll clarify it, you are going to make a discovery here. Now, the Page of Pentacles is, if you look, that hole is really deep. So this is not an easy discovery. It's not like you just Googled it and found the answer. This is something you've been working on for a while, and you are going to find an answer here. Or if it's not an exact answer, you're going to learn something, and it's going to be pretty important. I feel like it's going to be pretty important because I do feel like it leads to healing for you. So whatever that knowledge is, it's going to allow you to start healing again. Let's take a look at the, I got way too many cards here. Let's take a look at that Page of Pentacles, and then that's the most important thing. Can you tell us what our Taurus are going to discover, or at least a little bit more about it? Okay. The World, 7 of Cups, 6 of Swords. There's something here about the World reaching a goal, 7 of Cups, having choices, 6 of Swords, realizing. So I feel like the discovery is something, again, you've worked really hard on. We talked about that. But also the realization that you do have choices. And I feel like the work has been to find those choices, or to make a choice, because there's something that you've had to dig for. And that's why you also have the 4 of Swords. So you've wanted to learn more about a situation, and you realize that with the situation, there came to be choices. You did not want to make a choice until you knew more. And you were just being smart about it. King of Swords, really intellectual about it. And then the Six of Swords is, I feel like that's the epiphany moment where, okay, now I know exactly what I need to do. So that's what this is about. There's something that needed your attention, but you wanted to, you were holding steady on making a decision or a choice too soon. And I feel like with this energy is, you know, the choice you need to make. But with that comes healing, because with this choice that you've decided to make, you need to make things right as well, like maybe right within you or something of that nature. There we have that. I don't think I have to worry. Someone was at my door. I got the little doorbell monitor, I think. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like too, like this is going to be an important energy. Now, keep in mind the Four of Swords too is kind of like, okay, chill. Don't, you all are, you're not going to throw yourself all in. Right? So healing is about healing, but it's also this resting card where, okay, now I'm just going to not throw myself all in at this situation. I'm going to chill for a second here, because now I know what choice I want to make. Before I actually move forward, I'm going to process it. I feel like you probably do a lot of processing or something. Unexpectedly, you have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is that feeling where you can't make it. Like, I just don't think I can make it. I don't feel like I can make it. But the Nine of Wands is going, but I did. Like, you know, being really excited because you were really tired. And yeah, I get excited with the Nine of Wands. A Nine of Wands. So I do feel like you're going to have that unexpectedly, you're going to realize you have a lot more energy with this situation than you think you do. I do feel like it comes from that Four of Swords, because you know, but I do feel like too, with the Page of Pentacles, you have spent a lot of time trying to figure this out. And I feel like this is I can do it. I can make it to the end here. Because there's something that's kind of hard here, whether it's emotionally hard, physically hard, mentally hard. There's something hard in this discovery, and it may be hitting some emotional tones to it too. Like as you're searching for those answers, you're learning other things that have made this journey hard. And I feel like though that the surprise and the unexpected energy is knowing that you can make it through that. Your advice is Eight of Cups. So I feel like before you leave anything behind, make sure that you want to leave that behind. Now, when I see this particular Eight of Cups, I think about the back turn to the cups. And they all are to some degree. But this one, I'm not getting motion. I'm getting just turn your back on something. Don't turn your back on something that you may regret later. That's what I feel like the advice is. And you've done a lot of work already, you know? So don't let that work go to waste either. Really go, okay, do I really want to let go of this, turn my back on it completely? I'm not saying you can't walk away from it or leave it, but do you really want to finalize it? And that, maybe take a look at that. Maybe you shouldn't exactly finalize something here, you know? So there you have it. Okay, we're going to move on to Cancer. So I am going to pause real quick, take a real quick break, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Needed a quick break. Now, Cancer, what do we got? So I'm going to use the World of Vision for you. We will take a look at upcoming week, February 16th through the 23rd. We've got 3 cards for the week. Then we will have unexpected and advice. What do our Cancers need to know about the upcoming week? And yes, these cards stick together, and I'll say that every time, so you don't think I'm crazy. Ooh, Knight of Wands. Mm-hmm. 7 of Swords. Ace of Wands. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Love it, love it. I love Ace of Wands. Unexpected. That's 5 of Swords. Okay. Advice. 9 of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the 4 of Cups. You got some energy. So, okay, so blah, blah, blah. The Knight of Wands is definitely forward movement, something moving forward with a lot of energy. It also could be somebody, and that somebody would be probably a fire sign or someone with a whole lot of energy. Um, and the Seven of Swords is about, I feel like you're making a discovery here. Now, the Seven of Swords can be about theft. It can be about taking things back for yourself. Um, but to me, I'm getting an overall feeling of discovery. There's something that is coming in here with this Knight of Wands. And the Seven of Swords, okay, so you got the wands on either side. I'll show you the cards in a second. And then you have the sword right in the middle. And that sword is all brain stuff, all in your head, all thoughts, where the wands are all action, passion, action. The swords are clear, concise, perfect. I'm getting this feeling that you're surrounded by passion, excitement, energy, and the Seven of Swords, I feel like there's a little bit of confusion with you a little bit this week, but it's also then a realization. I feel like you discover something with this Knight of Wands. So this Knight of Wands energy could be a person, or it could be just something exciting coming in, new job, travel, something fun. But what happens here, whatever sparks this, the Seven of Swords comes in during the week, and you're just like, oh, this makes complete sense. There's something that just really like gets your attention, which then leads to the Ace of Wands, which is a new opportunity. So it feels to me like when this comes in, you don't realize it's going to be that good, and then all of a sudden there's something that kicks you and says, oh, this is exactly what I want. This is the discovery. Now, I don't always see the Seven of Swords as discovery, but let's go ahead and clarify that. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Wands, just to see if there's anything we can do with that. Seven of Swords, Devil, Six of Wands, discovery, Five of Swords. You also have Five of Swords in your unexpected. So, yeah, I feel like you've almost got this release of this devil energy. The Six of Wands here to me is exactly that. Like it's the recognition that you know exactly what to do now. And it does have something to do with maybe an idea that you're stuck on, or a way of doing things that you've always done in the past that you have realized can't be done that way anymore, or maybe you should change it up a little bit. Maybe it's perceptions, it's anything like that. And the Five of Swords, recognizing that, why keep fighting this? Because I do feel like, especially in this deck, you've got the ropes holding him back. And it's almost like no way is he going to get those swords. No way is he going to win, because there's just no way out of it. And think about, too, the Five of Swords is also an unfair fight. And if you're in an unfair fight, you're not going to get out of it. And it's the recognition that, okay, no, this is exactly what I need to do different. Which if I do this different, then I get this new opportunity. I feel like it's not even a question of whether you will or won't. Once you have that sight with the Seven of Swords, you're just going to go that way. And then I'll just do a quick clarifier. Well, on this Ace of Wands, anything our Cancers need to know about the Ace of Wands for next week? What is this new energy coming in? Seven of Pentacles, Justice, Queen of Swords. This is definitely something you've been working on with the Seven of Pentacles. Justice tells me that there's some kind of, I feel like this is like, it could be some kind of legal matter, but more importantly, I feel like you're going to be righted. This could be like, when I say, okay, so it's something that this Ace of Wands has something to do with something that you've been working really hard on. And maybe there's something here where you haven't been justified, like someone not being honest, but if it's a job, like you're not really getting paid enough, or you don't have the right title, or something like that, because you've been working really hard on it, but there's been an injustice here. And I don't think it's overly bad. Like, I don't want you to think like it's this huge injustice. I just feel like but with the Queen of Swords, I think that realization is there. And I feel like this Queen of Swords is the opportunity that's also being handed to you. So if that was the case, I feel like this Queen of Swords, and it doesn't have to be a female, is that person realizing that maybe that things needed to be handled differently, and the justice, yeah, okay, well, you know what, we didn't treat you fairly here, so now here it comes, that Ace of Wands. It's going to make you feel really good, because I feel like there was something a little bit unjust, because Five of Swords is in the unexpected, and again, that can be someone not playing fairly. And I think that's all coming to a head here. So anything we need to know about this Five of Swords? I'm pulling a lot of clarifiers for you guys. King of Swords, Hermit, Fool. Yes, this is going to be a new opportunity for you. The Hermit is the discovery as well. Again, we got the King of Swords this time instead of the Queen of Swords. So there is someone that is going to point this out to you or let you know about this. And it's going to lead to a brand new beginning. Again, Ace of Wands, Fool, nice stuff this week. So hopefully you have some kind of there's going to be something new for you coming in this week. And it's going to feel like a journey, because the Ace of Wands and the Fool's a clarifier, but that Ace of Wands is like pretty good stuff. Nine of Wands is in your advice. So the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. Okay, it's really hard and you're at a point where you're like, can I keep going? The Nine of Wands says yes, you can, especially in advice. If you're tired and you're feeling really worn out, it's probably because you're at the end, and you are, because you have the Ace right there. So don't let yourself get too tuckered out, and know that you can make it through, and that you will make it through. We are the most tired and usually the most frustrated when we're trying to reach a goal or moving towards something right before we get it, because that's going to be where we put the most work in, and then you get it. So just keep doing it, even if you feel really tired, or even if you're feeling like you're not going to get it, or the things aren't going the way you want them to. Don't give up, because you are really truly almost there. So there you have it, Cancer. That is your reading. Now let's move on to Scorpio. What's up? What's Scorpios? Scorpio. Yeah, I'm going to show you the card. I haven't done that with any other one, but gotta live on the edge sometimes, right? Okay, so we are going to use the Ghost Tarot for you, Scorpio, because I feel like you want to see ghosts in your life. Okay, let's get going. Scorpio. Mm-hmm. 3 cards plus an unexpected, and this is for the week of February 16th through February 23rd. 1 card for advice, please. What do our Scorpios need to know for the upcoming week? Okay. What do our Scorpios need to know for the upcoming week? Okay. Okay. 3 cards. Sorry, got lost in thought. Ooh, Page of Cups. Hermit. Queen of Pentacles. Unexpected. Judgment. I like that. Advice. 3 of Pentacles. The World is at the bottom of the deck. This definitely, either you're feeling like you're at the end of a situation or you are. So it just depends. Everyone's going to be different. Page of Cups, Hermit, 3 or Queen of Pentacles. I definitely feel like there's just this real warmth here. I'm feeling very warm. Even though the Page of Cups feels a little cool, it's not. It's really warm to me. When I'm looking down at here, I just overall feel comfortable, like comforted. I feel like you're going to be getting a message this week from somebody, but I do feel like it's a message from the heart. It's been something that you've been really looking for, the Hermit, and spending a lot of time on the search, but you've really needed this message, whether it comes in from somebody or comes in arbitrarily through, I just feel like you're going to be given a gift, and it's something that you've been really searching for, and it's been really important to you. And on top of that, I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, this is going to like put you, like make you feel like really on top of the world here. The page of the Queen of Pentacles to me is like just someone in that is completely confident in their own being. They take care of their house. They're stable. They have money there. So there's just so it doesn't necessarily mean you have to have money, but you're just going to be in a real stable position here, and it really feels good. Really feels good a lot. So yeah, let's clarify. I really like your unexpected. It's the Judgment. I feel like it, whatever this is also going to like make you feel kind of reborn again this week. This week feels really good overall. I feel like with that, no matter what this is about, it's good stuff. Because even with the advice, it's good stuff. Everything's good here. So I'm going to do the Page of Cups. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Page of Swords, 10 of Wands. You're definitely going to learn something about something that's been really bothering you. And with the Temperance, it tells me that everything is kind of like, I think the Temperance really is just reaching that kind of really soft, emotionally stable place. But with the Page of Swords and the 10 of Wands, this hasn't been easy. But I feel like, because the Page of Swords can be a really hard worker too. And the 10 of Wands is just, it's been really hard to make this all work. And I feel like you have. And that's what the message is about. And the Temperance is like, you've done it all. And now you're in a position of having really an even emotional state. Also with that, keep in mind, I feel like this is going to be a message, and it could be a message of someone saying this has been really hard, but yeah, I need to we'll make it work. And it could be relationship. It doesn't have to be. So let's take a look at the Hermit though really quick. What is this discovery for our Scorpios? Death, 3 of Swords is something. Yeah, this is okay. You got hurt. This is going away. Death to the 3 of Swords to the Hierophant. I feel like the discovery is the changes that are happening because of something that was hurtful, harmful, or even distant. And I feel like the Hierophant is kind of like coming to that understanding. But the discovery is that things you're moving away from that. There's no more. That 3 of Swords is going away. And I'm gonna do the no, I'm not gonna do the Queen of Pentacles, because I just feel like overall you're going to be in a really good spot, because the most important thing with that Queen is that it's stable. So then we have the Judgment and your unexpected, and this is about renewal, rebirth. The 10 of Swords in this deck and the Judgment look a lot alike, so I have to be sure that that's the Judgment. A lot of these are by tombstones though, so they're ghost tarot. Tell me about the Judgment and the unexpected for our Scorpios. I'll get moving here. 6 of Wands, Hangman, and 6 of Swords. I feel really good about this. So 6 of Wands, I feel like, there's been something that you've needed to realize with the Hangman and looking at a situation differently. And the 6 of Swords is that energy of finally moving forward into a better place. But there had to be work. There was work that needed to be done. And it was not easy. But I do feel like with the 6 of Swords, you're headed into the right place. And I do feel like, though, that this is where this feeling comes from. I feel like that Judgment is the recognition of how much energy you've put into something that took you to took you to the next stage, a better place. And I don't like saying better place because I'm not talking about heaven, but just upgrading. I really like that. I really do. So I'm feeling good about that for you, Scorpio. We've got the 3 of Pentacles as advice. Make sure when you're around people that you care about that you keep everything as a team, and remember that everybody brings something special to the table. So not one person is better than the other. We're different. and especially in relationships, which I kind of feel like this is a relationship, you're really, you need to realize and maybe even clarify to anyone around you that these are the things I bring, these are the things you bring, and together this is what it could be. Because I feel like this is all about collaboration, working together, people coming together with different skills, and that only enhances the situation because no two people are alike. And the whole idea is when you put people together that are different and have different skill sets, it only makes things better. So think about that, moving forward, most definitely. And I think it's like recognizing that and maybe even speaking it out loud, and letting people know. So we will move on to Pisces. Pisces is next. Let me move that like that. Something. Okay, Pisces. Let's use, Somnia for Pisces. I'm kind of going in order here. Okay, what do our Pisces need to know for this upcoming week? What do our Pisces need to know for this upcoming week? Ta-da-ta-da-ta-da. Okay, 3 cards. Okay, that is the Emperor, Hermit, Temperance. You've got all majors right there, Pisces. Okay, Unexpected, 7 of Swords. Advice is Queen of Cups. Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like there's something new that you've discovered. This can either be a discovery or it can be a new opportunity. It also can be money. But I feel like it's almost a discovery, but it might be different for all of you. We have Empress, the Hermit, and Temperance. So the Emperor is that control part, taking control, being in control. It can also be an Aries, but not necessarily having to be. And I feel like that control is leading you next week to be able to make sure that you're on the right path for your search, which is the Hermit. In this deck, I don't always feel like it's a discovery. It's more the actual journey. Some decks, I feel like it's about the discovery. This one, I feel like it's about the journey. And so I feel like you are on a journey. I think the Emperor is just, you realize, the more I think about it, it's the Emperor realizing you need to take a journey to make some discoveries. Towards the end of the week, though, the Temperance will be in your energies. And it feels to me like that Temperance is saying things are going to be really kind of quieting down, but not necessarily energetically, but emotionally. So I feel like there comes to be a balance. So that could lead to the Hermit making a discovery here, or your journey giving you a discovery. Let's clarify. I'm trying to decide what to clarify. I want to clarify the Hermit. I want to see more about that because I feel like that's the key to this. I feel like let's do the Emperor real quick here. Tell us about this Emperor for our Pisces. Okay, Queen of Wands, 6 of Wands. It's definitely a fire sign. I think it could be a person, honestly, or you being in that mode, because it's the Queen of Wands here. We've got the 6 of Wands. That's recognition, and the 10 of Pentacles is really about reaching your ultimate goals here. So I feel like this is you, because the 6 of Wands is the recognition of what you need to do next. This is you taking control at the beginning of the week. The Hermit is you next moving forward with what you need to discover, what you need to find. This could literally just be doing research too. Like if you're trying to find a house, now I got to do research and I got to figure out, okay, what can I afford? What area do I want? Something like that. So it could be research. Tell me about this Hermit. Oh, I got to answer that. Okay, Hermit. The Wheel, 9 of Wands, and 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So, yeah, I feel like, and if you look at this 9 of Wands, it looks like a damn hermit. Excuse me. It looks like a hermit too, like a search. I feel like, yes, this is, I feel like there's something here. So for some of you, this could be about a home, a house specifically, because I keep kind of getting that feeling, and I even talked about that. Um, but I feel like with the wheel is things are really moving forward. Oh, hang on a minute. Um, okay, let's get back to it. So basically, I'm gonna kind of get back to it. What happens, my daughter, if she messages me and I don't respond within a certain amount of time, she panics and thinks I'm, which is good, and she's checking in, but it's not like I'm incapable. So, anyway, sorry about that because I feel like anyway. Um, you know, there, when I see this Nine of Wands, like I said, I feel like it is part of the journey too. There is some real thought going in about, I feel like when I was watching it and the home and the Ten of Pentacles coming up twice, the um, the wheel is making me think that you're saying it's time. Like, I need to find out, the discovery or the journey is, when is it a good time to be at a point where maybe it is time to move, or even marriage or something big. So I feel like this is a big week for you. Honestly, I really do. With all of these majors, it's a big week. But there's something in here that's making me feel like you're trying to place the time. The Hermit is the journey on when to do this. When's a good time, without taking too long and without making it a big deal. It's really feeling. I feel like you're really doing almost calculations here. Like, okay, if I'm going to do this situation, it feels like a move. So I'm sorry if you're not moving. That it is definitely some kind of, Ten of Pentacles is definitely some kind of goal that you're trying to reach. That's a big deal. Again, we're dealing with all majors here, Pisces. So now let's take a look at the Temperance really quick so I can move on. Um, this one's taking a little bit longer. Okay, Temperance. Nine of Cups, Queen of Cups, which is also your advice, Ace of Pentacles, which is the bottom of the deck. So there's something definitely new. I almost feel like I wonder, like, okay, so the temper, hang on. At least that wasn't too bad. So Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Queen of Cups. Temperance is really about having a really, even emotions. I do feel like that whatever journey, whatever decisions you make here, it's going to be lasting with the Ace of Pentacles. And I feel like the Temperance, though, has gotten you to a point where you're like, okay, this is exactly what I want to do. This is leading to your cups being filled. You're feeling really good. So there's definitely something new happening. And the Queen of Cups here is also like taking care of the matter. So I'm getting a feeling with this Temperance, it's not just being even. It's like kind of finding a magical spot. Now, a lot of times when I see the Temperance, I'm thinking alchemy too. So you have maybe on this journey, I just feel like you're going to really set things right. But it doesn't take long. It's not this huge journey. It's okay, this is what I need to do. This is what I need to find out. I'm going to go find that out. Once I find that out, then I'm going to be in a very relaxed place and I'll know what to do next, which would lead into the next weeks. The Seven of Swords is in your unexpected. This is going to be a little bit harder than you anticipated. And I feel like the Seven of Swords is you putting that plan into place. I'm not sure why I'm feeling that way. I don't get this that often with the Seven of Swords, but he's walking up that hill. He's got all these swords on his back. So it's turning into being really hard. So I do feel like this is like, okay, how am I going to do this? Like, I mean, this is going to be hard. And I think unexpectedly though, that, and you don't expect it to be as hard as it's going to. There's something here that's going to be hard. And maybe, especially if you're moving, it could be like getting a loan, could be a pain, the interest rates, something of that nature. Your advice is Queen of Cups. This is kind of embracing your own self. You are, a water sign. I think it's going to be time to really just use this week and being kind to the people around you and yourself. She's feeding because she's dumping the water, and to me, it's all towards the rest of the reading. So it's saying, just keep this alive. Keep everything you're doing alive. Alive in your heart, alive in actions. Don't lose sight of what you're doing. Which I don't think you're going to, but I think the cards are asking you not to. So then we are going to move on to Libra. It is Libra time. And we are going to use the World Division for Libra. What's our Libras got going on? What do our Libras got going on? This is turning out to be longer than I expected. Oh, well, that's okay. Got plenty of time. It's raining here. Okay. What do our Libras need to know for the week of February 16th through the 23rd? 3 cards. 8 of Wands. Devil. 4 of Wands. Unexpected. Sun. Advice. 7 of Swords. The bottom of the deck is the 3 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely joy here, and especially with the unexpected being the Sun, that's really good. I'm going to clarify the 8 of Wands. I want to see what this is. This can be travel, this can be messages, this can be a new opportunity. Whatever this is it's pretty quick, fiery, passionate energy coming in. You've got the Devil, which to me is like, okay, let's be a little careful here with the Devil. That's definitely being stuck on something, like being attached to something. However, whatever is happening here, it's leading to celebration, the 4 of Wands. Now let's see how these exactly pan out. I'm going to clarify the 8 of Wands, please. I'm going to clarify both the 8 of Wands and the Devil, maybe even all of them. Tell me about the 8 of Wands, please. What is this 8 of Wands? Death, Moon, 9 of Wands. Okay, so this is a transformation. So if there was something that was changing, any situation, work, love, anything, the Moon is talking about, and here, like, basically seeing more clearly. The 8 of Wands, I feel like, is exactly that, the seeing more clearly piece of this. But I feel like there's some kind of change happening, whether it's you or a situation, being the Death card. And the Moon is the 8 of Wands. Like, okay, now I see. And it comes in kind of realistic, kind of rough, like kind of fast. And the 9 of Wands, and I feel like that's the part where you're like, oh God, can I really do this? This is an opportunity coming in. Whatever it is, I feel like it's a new opportunity or an extension to an opportunity, but it feels like you may be thinking that it's kind of hard. But I do feel like it does come from a change with that Devil, with that Death card there. So let's look at the Devil. What is this? Because this to me is definitely, Devil's about addiction. I look at it a lot of time as just being attached to something or stuck on a certain way, certain thoughts, certain behaviors, as much as anything else. It can be a person, can be drugs, substances, anything. But sometimes it's just about, being, addicted or attached to how we perceive or how we act or how we respond. And we always do the same thing. This is how we always act, right? Especially to a certain situation. Tell me more about this Devil for our Libras, please. Wheel, Tower, and 9 of Wands again. I think this is going to be releasing something that you've been attached to. The Wheel, things are moving forward. And I do feel like this is a new opportunity. things are moving forward, and the devil is about the change. Something happened or is happening, something will happen that is, kind of a sudden change or a change in behavior. And that's leading to the Nine of Wands again. So we have that same, can I do this type attitude. This new opportunity is going to affect something that you're attached to. And that is going to be like you being in a position midweek or sometime where you're going, but do I really want to let go of this? But you know that time's moving forward and that you know that things are changing. So is this hard, and can I do this? And that's kind of where you're going to be. Then we have so you leads to the Four of Wands. I'm going to clarify that because I feel like once you realize once you make that decision, I feel like you're really going to celebrate. I feel like this could be it's a really good opportunity, but there's something hard about it. Four of Wands. And it could be just that devil. Like there's something that you don't want to let go of that you might have to. Oh my gosh. So you got Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. The Four of Wands is that, like this discovery, back to the Eight of Wands, same type of thing, something that you've worked pretty hard for. And the Two of Pentacles is kind of like, now you're going to be able to balance this things out with this new opportunity. And that's what the celebration is. And you're excited about it. The Two of Pentacles just says, I feel like you will know exactly what to do with that devil card, which is really important because it's a matter of just rearranging or balancing or, balancing attention. It's not anything more than that. And then you have the Sun. How am I going to do that? Unexpected. Sun and unexpected. Please tell me about that. Oh, we've got Cups, Six of Cups, Empress, and the Queen of Pentacles. Man, this is something that's going to be kind of remind you of the past, but I feel like more that it feels really sweet. And I'm getting the overall feeling like, working together, people working together. The Empress, I feel like there's like a feeling of almost like motherly stuff here. This could actually be for some of you a pregnancy, maybe. Not for all of you, but some of you. Could be. But I do feel like there's a warmth feeling from the past. And I feel like that's why I'm feeling pregnancy. I feel like this, when I saw this, I'm not here, but when I put it up here, I thought mother. I was thinking mother. And I feel like there's some kind of happiness and joy coming in from the family or putting yourself first, or even maybe like your mom like calls you and says, oh, I'm so proud of you. And then it unexpectedly feel really happy, or it just feels something like that. Like it's just kind of out of the blue, and it just brings a lot of joy in for this week. So that's the key, man. That Sun feels really good. Okay. Your advice is Seven of Swords. I feel like that's make sure that you understand what's happening. What's happening around you, whatever this new opportunity is. Make sure that you understand it. The Seven of Swords can be someone being devious. So it's also, don't be devious, but also make sure that you understand that no one else is. Also, I feel like it's about, taking back what's yours. And I feel like there's something here, especially with that Six of Cups, clarifying the Sun, that you do maybe need to take something back. Maybe you feel like something was taken from you or you lost something. And this is going to be able to embrace taking this feeling back, or this whatever. Like this is going to be something that reminds you of the past, but it's a good thing. And now you're going to go, yep, I can do this. And I feel like it's really positive. I'm really getting a really good positive feeling here. So there is your reading for the week, Libra, and we're going to move on to Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, you can't see your words if I put it in backwards. Okay. What do our Aquarius need to know? Let's use the ghost. Okay, Aquarius, let's do this. The reason why I switch out decks, if you're curious, is sometimes when I'm seeing the same pictures over and over, it's easy to get stuck on the same message. And this this, every time I use a new deck, it kind of clears the old one. It's kind of just a way for me to make sure that I separate each reading, if that makes sense. Ooh, what do our Aquarius need to know? We got 3 cards, please, for the week. We've got 3 of Wands. Queen of Cups. Sun. Unexpected. Page of Wands, sorry. Advice. I think that's 5 of Cups, right? Yeah. Right? 5 and 8 look a lot alike because he's waving goodbye to somebody, and I'm like, sometimes that feels like an 8. Judgment is at the bottom of the deck. There's something here about something being revitalized, and that could be happening like now, or you're kind of feeling like something's coming back around, or a feeling feels something similar. You're starting to feel some way again, and it just feels like something's coming back around. You've got the 3 of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Sun. So I do feel like, I just looking at these, I feel like the Judgment leads to, because it's at the bottom of the deck, like the 3 of Wands is you feeling like things are finally happening. There's something that you've put energy into, and now you feel like it's finally coming together. Things are finally happening. The Queen of Cups, I feel like there's just this, I feel like it brings out a lot of love and joy in you, and it could be actual love, like a romantic relationship, because we also have this Sun, which is all about the joy and the happiness. I feel like your week's going to be a really good week. I'll tell you that right now. Your advice, though, is going to be kind of hard, but I feel like your week's going to be good. You have the Page of Wands, too, in the unexpected, which I feel like will be a message, and I might clarify that as well. Tell me about the 3 of Wands for our, who are we, for our Aquarius? King of Wands, Hangman, and Temperance. Yeah, this is like something that went into play. Like it could have been a new opportunity with the King of Wands at the beginning here. The Hangman is now taking, I feel like it's almost self-reflection. And I feel like what you see changing is you becoming into more your own. You're seeing yourself kind of with that Temperance kind of balancing out. And I feel like that's what you're seeing happen. I feel like it's growth. There's something here that you've been doing self-work or something where you've really grown. And that's why that's there. Because I've seen that. The Hangman really makes, in this deck specifically, I feel like it's self-reflection. And sometimes we need to take that time out and look at ourselves from a different perspective, but also look ourselves smack in the mirror and say, what's going on? The Queen of Cups next, very loving, comforting. Tell me about this 3 of Cups. Very, very nice. You got the King of Wands again. You've got the 8 of Cups, and you've got the Hermit. I feel like there's something here about the King of Wands coming back around. We had the King of Wands for the second time. And at some point, they must have walked away. But I feel like with the Hermit, the journey is on its way back to you. And I feel that way mostly because of that Judgment card. I feel like it's making you feel really good that you're seeing this come back around. Because I feel like there was either you or someone said, this isn't working, I'm going to try something new. And then the search led them back to you, or you are coming back to them. And the Sun, I mean, this is just joy, happiness. I'll go ahead and clarify it real quick. Tell me more about the Sun. For our Aquarius, tell me about the Sun. 10 of Wands, Queen of Swords. There's that Temperance again, too. So, yeah, like, I feel like that's all over. You're releasing burden here. Going back to that Queen of Cups where, like, someone said, okay, this isn't going to work, and now they're coming back around. And I feel like that's like the Queen of Swords. Like, this burden is now done. It's over. The Queen of Swords knows exactly what they want. And then the Temperance is about being in a really good emotional place. And I do feel like that sparks your joy this week. But overall, looking at the energies this week, I feel like there's something that is coming back around that just really kind of warms your heart here. The Three of Wands is you've seen it happen too. So you kind of know it and expect it. The unexpected is the Page of Wands. I do want to clarify that, guy. So Page of Wands can be just like doing something without thinking about it, but it also can be about messages. So let's just double check that here. Tell me about this Page of Wands. Tell me about the Page of Wands. Okay, Knight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be getting some kind of message. It's going to come from a cup person, so a water sign, or maybe just someone that you care about. But I feel like it's almost like recognition. You get this message, and the Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, those are the same energies to me. It's like just really feeling successful, but I feel like it's someone telling you are. There's some kind of truth here coming in that's going to surprise you, that someone actually recognizes the things that you've done with the Queen of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles, which is, jobs, the work you've done, the energy you put into something, the ability to, be self-sufficient, and everything you've just done, like, to get you where you're at. And I feel like someone's going to realize that, and that's what the message is. And this someone is that that Knight of Cups is coming in. You have the Five of Cups in your advice. So I would keep this really simple. If you feel disappointed, like you have lost something, keep your sight on what you still have. Don't lose sight of what you have just because something else went away. The Five of Cups always shows those 3 cups empty, 2 cups full. They're behind him, so he's not paying attention to them, but there's still something there. So I also feel like this advice is saying, see, you may have lost something because maybe you did before, but this is all coming together now. So because you're focused on what you have. So I feel like it's almost like a reminder. Yeah, you may have lost something, or something made you very disappointed, but the tides are changing, and that's because you didn't focus on what you lost. So it could be that, just as a reminder here to you. So there you have it, Aquarius. That is your reading for the week. And on to Gemini. Okay, I was going to turn it off. Don't turn it off. Okay, on to Gemini. Okay, sorry. The bangs are making my forehead itch. So we're going to use the Somnia. Let's see what that is. See what the Somnia is. Okay. See what the Somnia says for our Gemini. Queen of Wands. Okay, Six of Swords. Empress. Empress has showed up in a lot of people's readings. Unexpected. King of Cups. Advice. Nine of Cups. Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Something that you've been definitely working on. It could be any life area, but I got a little kink in my neck. The Eight of Pentacles means that you've been really working hard on something and really trying to master that skill or master a situation. The King, no, this is the Queen. The Queen of Wands is really, I feel like this is, I'll clarify it, but this is, I'm trying to think if it's a person or if it's you, but this personality type is very energetic, a doer, gets things done quickly, sometimes doesn't think before they do, but being it's the Queen, they're pretty sure that they can do it, and they go after it. They may not plan a lot, they may not overthink, because they actually need the action. Six of Swords is next, and I feel like, yeah, I know exactly what I need to do. I feel like there's something here about you reaching your passions, but to do so, you really need to realize that you need to move away from something or towards something. And I feel like what the Empress is, but first you need to take care of yourself. I feel like the Empress comes into play because I feel like these are not like, I don't feel like these are happening. I feel like you want them to happen. I think think you're feeling really kind of passionate about something, which is making you feel like you really need to move forward. But then I feel like everything kind of comes to a little bit of a stall, because that stall, either you're taking care of somebody or taking care of yourself, or no, realizing that you need to. Let's go ahead and clarify. Let's clarify that Queen of Wands. I want to know more about that. What is the Queen of Wands, please? Tell me about this Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Nine of Swords. Seven of Swords. This is something this Queen of Wands. This is someone that stresses you out, but it may be someone you live with. But this Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords, I feel like there's someone that may have been devious to you, and I feel like this is that person. And it means, I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles, this either has something to do with a house, something to do with a home, something to do with an estate, or something to do with like you living with them living with you. I feel like the Six of Swords is you realizing, now that I do that you have to move. I feel like that Six of Swords is now about moving. Now that I got that Ten of Pentacles and all the rest of the cards in there, you're going, okay, I need to go, man. I need to go and get out of here. Yeah, you're like, you're on your way. Like, I just need to go. Like, okay, that changed everything, didn't it? Six of Swords, Queen of Swords, Ten of Wands, you're over it. Ten of Wands, you're over it. Queen of Swords, you know exactly what you want to do. You're over it, and you're ready for a little bit of calm in your life. There's something here. This person is not nice. Doesn't mean you're going to move, but I'm getting a lot of move here, like moving away from this. And it almost feels to me like this may be someone that you live with that you really need to get away from. It also could be someone that you work with that you really need to get away from. They're not being honest. There's some kind of dishonesty here. But I feel like, yeah, it's been hard. You're done with it being hard, because I feel like this temperance is kind of where you want to be. Not, like, okay, I want to move towards a more calm situation. It could be a relationship too. So tell me about this Empress. Because you also got the King of Cups in your unexpected. What is the Empress for our Gemini for this week? Page of Swords, Justice, and Nine of Wands. And the Page of Swords can be about working really hard. The Justice is, I think so for some of you, this is a breakup or a divorce. And the Justice can be about that. And then the Nine of Wands showed up again, and it's really hard. It's not easy. And you don't know if you can do it or not. So you're contemplating it. But I feel like the Empress is too, like there's something more here. So for some of you, there could be kids involved, and you're feeling very maternal right now. And if you're a man, you're just feeling like you really want to make sure your kids are taken care of. So there's a feeling like this energy may stall about doing this. So whatever's happening here with this, I feel like there's someone being not completely honest, and you're moving away. But I feel like the Empress is you going into maternal mode or paternal mode, where you are either it's not necessarily taking care of kids, but something to that nature where you really feel like there's something still for you to take care of. I feel like there's a worry here too, because this is something you focused on, and because Nine of Wands, sometimes you just go, can I really do this? Should I really do this? Can I do it? King of God, that's pretty big. I'm going to tell you, it's a short reading, and it's a week, so this could be just a fleeted moment. But the King of Cups is your unexpected energy for the week. What is the King of Cups, and how is this unexpected? I like the Nine of Cups, though. It's talk about following your dreams and your true desires, not giving in to something else. What's the King of Cups, please? Five of Cups, Queen of Cups, and King of Wands. Interesting. I think this person really kind of disappointed you. And I feel like they really kind of want to mend something. I feel like this is like this King of Cups is like a healing energy. I feel like this Queen of Wands over here, um, this energy comes in because the Five of Cups is like, okay, I've been disappointed, but I feel like this is kind of nurturing things back into normal, and I feel like you might be surprised that you end up going back with this person, or not leaving for sure. That's the feeling I'm getting with that King of Cups. But I feel like it comes out of love because it's the King of Cups. And I feel like with the Nine of Wands, there's something really hard happening here. The Nine of Wands, I think, has been a clarifier to each one of these cards. So it's like you're kind of over it, like you're done. So I think there might be like taking them back because it's too hard. There's something that's super hard about it. I am going to clarify this Nine of Cups as our advice. I don't normally clarify advice, but I want to. 10 of Cups, Judgment, and 6 of Swords. So the Nine of Cups is in your advice, which is your cups are overflowing. Make sure that you're going after what you wish for. The 10 of Cups, the Judgment, and the 6 of Swords is, what is asking you. I feel like it's saying what you really want. Like part of you wants to rebuild the relationship, 10 of Cups to the Judgment, but part of you wants to really go. And I think what's happening here, and Spirit's asking you to really make sure that you are fulfilling yourself as well. So don't make decisions easily without fulfilling your own needs, your own filling up your own cups as well. Because if your cups aren't full, then you can't take care of anybody else, whether it be kids or family members or work. You gotta make sure you're good. And I feel like that's what Spirit's saying. Make sure you're good. So there you have it, Gemini. There is all of the readings. They are done. These are all for the week of February 16th through the 23rd. I appreciate everybody sticking around. Take care. Have a beautiful day or beautiful rest of the week.